Hi guys, and welcome back to the Shoebox with Mr. E. Thank you for continuing to support my YouTube journey. And if this is your first time on the Shoebox, please take a second to click the subscribe button below and the notification button so you will get the latest juices from the Shoebox with Mr. E. First off, today is Black Friday, so that is going to be the basics of my rant today. Well, that's actually my first rant on the Shoebox, so you're in for a treat. So I'll be talking about a few things and then I'll be ranting about Black Friday because why not rant about it? Because it's very topical and everyone is getting on with it today. So number one, I wanted to talk about my new fitness journey. Well, I've struggled with weight loss and weight management for a couple of years. Some years I get it right, some other years I just suck it up and just wear all the big clothes to camouflage what my body looks like, a blob of human flesh. So this year, I contemplated getting a personal trainer, and down the lockdown derailed it for a long time. So I finally joined the gym. Yes, fit fam. Finally joined the gym and was working away all by myself, getting out, doing all the wrong things. Well, I was working out, but I was doing it in the wrong form and the wrong technique. So I was running the risk of injuring myself and my muscles. So I was contemplating getting a personal trainer for a long time. And I thought about the money. It didn't make sense. I didn't have that much money. And also the fact that it would clash with my schedule. I'm like, will you be able to get up at 5 o'clock, go to the gym? And I said, we'll leave it until next year. And then it kept coming back at me. And my colleague was like, you might as well do this now because next year is not going to wait, and something else might come up next year. So I said, you know what, Joe, just go for it, just do it. So I signed up with a personal trainer, and in as much as I would say it is the best decision I have made one of the best I've made in the entire year, it is also one that I'm not regretting because for some reason I think that guy doesn't like me as much as I don't like him. Well, of course, we don't hate each other, but the things he makes me do, I paid you. Dude, I paid you my money, and you can't be telling me what to do, what not to do. When I say I cannot do this, I really mean I can't do that squat. I can't do this move. I know what I'm saying. I know my body. It's not that I cannot do it. I mean, not that I won't do it. I mean, I can't. My body can't. It just won't. But anyway, he's my biggest hype man, and he hypes me to the point that I don't even realize that I have it in me, and then poof, I do it. Yeah, so we're getting stronger, we're getting healthier, we're getting fitter, which means that my body is transforming because the aim was to put in a bit of body mass, muscle mass, because I'm quite scrawny looking. I'm just built like a toothpick. So that has meant that most of my clothes no longer fit tops and bottoms. So this is an invitation. Please come and raid my wardrobe because I'm due a wardrobe change, which brings me to Black Friday. So, but we'll talk about that. So, while I was celebrating my wins, how my personal trainer is helping me, tick all my health goals, fitness goals, and my body's, kind of getting there. I was a bit scared, a bit afraid that I might take a few persons off who are also struggling with weight. So I wasn't owning that moment. And a friend, actually two, they pulled me aside to say, dude, you don't have to be sorry about your wins, celebrate them, enjoy it. You've been wanting this for a long time. So you should definitely seize the moment and milk all of it. But I was being very careful because I'd rather not want to intimidate people. I want to motivate them with my success story. So yeah, so for all you out there who are looking to get yourselves whipped into shape right in time for summer body, this is the best time to start, okay? So I started mine about 3 months ago and the result is amazing. So now I'm giving out clothes anyway. So not because I've got the money, but because I don't think I'll be fitting into those shirts and pants anymore. So number 2 on the rant is Movember. As you can see, my mustache and my sideburns are a bit out of control. Like they literally fall into my mouth when I talk and when I eat. So it's like, what is going on? And The unbearable part of it is when I wear my face mask, it has a way of, kicking my mustache into my nostrils and then they tickle me. Sometimes it feels weird. Other times I'm like, I like the feeling. But I digress again. So November, in the month of November, is Men's Health Month. Awareness Month. November is a not-for-profit organization that is solely into men's health, of course. So some of the things they're concerned about or concerned with include mental health and suicide prevention, one, and then you talk about cancer, prostate, and then testicular cancer. So they look after things like this. They also fund researchers to help, change the face of men's health. So for a long time, I've been a part of the community, a more growing bro, which means I've had to shave my face at the start of November and grow my facial hair, focusing on my mustache. But this year I decided not to. I don't want to because I embarked on the beard gang journey. You've seen the video already. If you haven't, please watch my video on how to get a full beard and join the beard gang. Yeah, so I decided not to grow my beard, but to still participate with November by organizing activities. So yeah, I'll probably drop a link here on my talk on men's health coming up on Sunday. So yeah, so you can participate in November without growing your beard, and you can donate to causes that really make a difference in men's life. It could be my life, it could be your life, your brother's life, your friend's life, your husband's, your boyfriend, whoever. There are men in our lives. So that is that one. So the next thing, which is the main theme for today, is Black Friday. Yes, I don't really know why they call it Black Friday. It's supposed to be a sad day, isn't it? I know it comes after Thanksgiving, so Black Friday. Should people really be happy spending their money? I think it's a bit of an irony. If it's Black Friday, we should be in a sober and a mournful state. Yeah, but we are all happy to get out there and spend money that we don't have on things that we probably do not need. So that's my beef with Black Friday. I do not take part in it. But if I go shopping on a Black Friday, does it count as participating in Black Friday? I mean, if I really go shopping that I have put off till today, does it count as taking part in Black Friday? I don't think so. So anyway, so people want to go out there and spend their money on Black Friday. Personally, I do not support the idea of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or Cyber Week because I think, one, they're overrated, overly commercialized. So what's the point? Yeah, you can get the same things or better stuff during other sales period across the year for better price as well. But if you really feel like you need to get stuff today and you really need them stuff that you're going to get today, it's fine. I'm not judging you, but just make sure that your finances are check out. Yeah, you have to check out. So, but anyway, my rant is how people feel it is right for them to horn me about the phone I'm using. They're like, oh, it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so there's going to be massive slash on electronic gadgets, so you should change your phone. Guys, if you don't know me, I'm not so mad or so into gadgets. Yeah, and I also do not use the latest ones. Maybe it's just something I'm used to. If an iPhone 10 can do the same thing an iPhone 13 does, why get a new one and spend the money? Now, I'm not against people buying stuff with the money, because if you worked for it, you've earned it. No one should tell you how to use the money. Again, watch the video on how to be unapologetic, living your life unapologetically. So spend your money how you want to. Let me just spend my how I want to. So don't ask me if that's the latest iPhone. Do I make calls with it? Yeah, I do. Can I text with it? I do. Can I use the apps that really matter? I do. Can I make this YouTube video on it? Yes, I do, baby. And same goes for my laptop. Unless the screen is broken or whatever fault it has would cost me almost same as getting a new one, or maybe half of it, then I would consider. But I do not really change gadgets for at least 2 years. That's my own custom. Yeah, at least 2 years. Black Friday, it's up to you what you do with your money. It's fine, but I do really think that it's overly commercialized and there really is no point. So that brings me to the third part of today's rant. Well, this wouldn't come to you as a shock because I am someone who has been hammering on boundaries and privacy and the need for people to respect people's spaces. Yes, boundaries are really important to me. So what I've done this year, 2021, is for a lot of people, I've actually asked to take space from them. These are people I would normally call every day, hang out with every week, but I decided I needed space to breathe, to process my own life, my feelings, and nurture myself so I can grow on my own terms or deal with issues that have been, backlogged for a while. It doesn't mean that I don't want to talk to you. I mean, you can show me the same love, but this time around, not at the same proximity. Don't suffocate me with your presence. I'm not saying let's stop talking and let's stop being friends. That's not what I did. Yeah, but I needed the space to actually grow. And some of these people, I love you, they've respected that I needed the space. And they checked up on me just to make sure I was okay. But they did not do so in an overwhelming manner. They knew I needed space, so they gave me the space I needed. Other people questioned it right away, and that comes to me like I feel attacked right away. So I'm like, push back a little bit. I said I needed space. Move away a little bit. When I'm fine, I would come back and I'll tell you I'm fine. And if you still want to talk to me, we can get back to talking again and making plans, holiday plans, dinner plans, and stuff like that. And then boundaries. Oh my God, I cannot stress this enough. They are there to protect me from you and you from me, and sometimes protect me from me too. So you need to really start putting boundaries in your life. They're not like building walls. They're like doors and windows with bars. You just know how much to give or to take. So when you place or establish those boundaries in your relationships, be it from the early stages or maybe later on, I think that maybe you should take the extra step to explain why you're setting the boundaries. But if you don't, it's also okay. But people need to learn to respect boundaries. So, case in point, if you were friends, I mean, of course, I don't use that term loosely. Like, if you're friends, you know what I mean? And we are almost family or are considered a family, I could use you as my emergency contact. Yeah, and I place boundaries, establish boundaries in a friendship, and you question it. I can understand maybe you kind of blurring it once in a blue moon, but if you're constantly blurring boundaries, and that means you're taking me for granted, you do not respect me. That to me is a red flag, and I'm going to probably cut you off if I have brought it to your attention a couple of times. But I can make excuses, when friends and family, from time to time, cross boundaries. I can make excuses. But when it is an acquaintance or someone who is a friend of a friend, or a healthy acknowledgement, like I like to call it, someone you're not really friends with but you hang out with in the same circle, you have gone to the point to the extent of maybe swapping numbers, but they don't even know your last name, they don't know the last thing you ate, do you know? And they start pushing with certain questions. They want to find out certain details or start making comments that are very personal and very sensitive. Yeah, I feel like they should be called to order. So people like that, I just feel like, why? You know why? We're not even at that stage yet. Maybe we'll get to a point where we can be friends. But right now we're not there, and you're not even making it easy for me to like you. So I don't think it is fair that in 2021, soon to be 2022, we are still hammering on the issue of privacy, boundaries, and space. Knowing your place now, not being buddy to buddy or paddy with someone doesn't mean that what you guys share may not eventually snowball into a romance or a sister relationship or some sort of pseudo family relationship. It doesn't mean that. If the person is coming at their own pace, respect that they are building the relationship or friendship at their own pace, and be patient with that. If you rush them, I feel like, ooh, red flag. you're rushing it. And so there has to be something. What is up? And I start to think about it. I'm like, that's weird. Yeah. So anyway, guys, celebrate your wins, but do so being very sensitive, being very considerate of people's feelings, how your wins can actually negatively impact other people who are on the same path or journey as you. You know, do it to motivate people, not to put people down or intimidate them. Number two, enjoy Black Friday if that's what you want to do. You've got the money to splurge, but I know 1,000,001 things I should be doing today. Black Friday ain't one of them. Third, please continue to respect boundaries and spaces when people demand or establish them. You know, respect people's privacy, know questions to ask. If at certain stages of your budding relationship or evolving relationship with someone, if it's mutual friends or healthy acknowledgement, you have no reason asking people about the relationship status unless they mention it to you. It feels like I've overflogged the horse already, but guys, it needs to be said again. So in 2022, the last thing I want to be talking about, unless yous are thick in the head, is boundaries, privacy, and space. Until next time, guys, it is Mr. E. Please don't forget to what? Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, and turn on your notifications. I love you all. Enjoy. From